They gave him less talent because they were more reliant on just his greatness and thinking that that was always going to be able to get them over the mountaintop.
Hits and hoop season.
We hitting, we hooping, we sticking, we shooting. Welcome to episode 50.
50.
Big 50. No 50 Cent. Episode 50 of Hits and Hoops. I'm here running quarterback today. I got the greatest tight end in the history of podcasters. My boy Tyler McConnell. How we doing, bro?
Dixon, what's good, Chicho? How we doing? Happy to be here
Everything is
for
smooth.
5-0. It's 50.
This 50.
It's
No cent.
50.
Man, been a long journey. It's been about 2 years going on three.
Yep.
Done already
2023.
a couple of different football seasons, basketball seasons. I wanted to get into your favorite moments thus
Mhm.
far of the podcast.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go first? All
Yeah.
right. Well, I would say our latest accomplishment hit 10K on YouTube.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say. How could I not bring that up? That was part and part with the 100 episodes, 50 episodes, the 10K subscribers.
Yeah, 10K
Huge
subscribers.
milestone.
Yeah, for our YouTube, I think we can officially put we are a YouTuber. I mean, you got 10K. That's
Oh, I'm famous as fuck now.
like
It's like, bro,
you dare. Hey, I might start wearing pinky rings.
I
I
can't
don't
even
know.
go to the grocery store no more, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Like shit's
I might
annoying.
start acting different for real.
If I do want to go, it's like hoodie, glasses, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying?
I might fuck around and buy a fedora. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So
We,
I would say that's one of our the best moments, and it's a big accomplishment for I guess anybody making some sort of content. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. You gotta have those milestones, whether that's, starting at 100, 500, 1,000, and then just keep working your way up. We could just go, back and forth,
Yeah,
one
go
for
for it.
one.
What you got? What you got?
That one time, that one time after the Celtics won the championship,
Uh-huh.
where I think we broke it up into like segments. So the segment to talk about, the Celtics win and everything was coming up. I was like, yo, hold on. Let me go change real quick.
Oh shit. Yep.
And I came back in a whole fucking
Celtics
full-blown
here.
leprechaun ass outfit, head ass boy.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Another one that I always love to think about is your Taylor Swift cover. We had a
Oh
bet.
man.
If y'all weren't with us, we had a bet that the Chiefs, I thought they would win. Dixon did not. Um,
They did.
they did, and the bet was if the Chiefs win, Dixon had to cover a Taylor Swift song, and we had to put it in the beginning of an episode, and we made it into a segment itself. So if you haven't seen that, please go look at that. And I don't know if it's just because I've known you for 20 years, that whole week leading up to it, I was giggling like a schoolgirl just thinking about you singing some sort of song. And then when it came to the moment, you
I
you're
already
like,
had
oh,
the
I know
verse
this
on
song
deck and
really
everything.
good. And you had to stop and go back and then you just went with it. But that was I don't know, that was so funny to me.
Luckily, I already had the verse, for the past like 15 years since the song came out. Another memorable moment, definitely the Marcus Roberson interview. That
Yeah,
was
that was cool.
huge.
Yeah,
First
shout out
NFL
Marcus.
interview. So shout out Marcus, shout out my boy Jeff for making that happen. That was big time.
Yeah, that was cool. Another funny thing I thought was or one of my favorite moments is when we were having our bi-monthly during the NBA season Miami Heat debate, and we both started yelling at each other. And by the end of it, we came to an agreement that we were just pretty much arguing like each other's point, and it was the same point but just put different. And I remember my wife later that night hearing me because I have my own little dungeon that I like to record in, saying she said, "You guys yelling in there? Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, we just talking. What's up? What happened?"
Yeah.
So that was a whole Miami Heat Pat Riley debate.
Anytime it's Heat or Dolphins, it can slide boy to get
We
heated.
just yeah, we just both look at them so different, but we both love them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. I thought the Connor New York sports fan therapy
Oh yes, that was good.
was a great episode. I thought it was a great hint of, parody, sarcasm, skit, but real life style interview at the same time. So that was super dope. You got any other moments?
I have one more small moment. Actually, it's just small parts of all of our episodes of all the memeable moments that we've had of you specifically, because you're just an animated ass per kind of guy.
I should have hundreds
My
more,
my
honestly.
favorite is I've never seen that, or the that's just
Yeah.
that's just one of them. That we were one day we'll put a compilation of all of them.
Last quick shout out is like different eras of the podcast, and we define that with like different intros, different setups. So I
Yeah,
really
making the new intros
appreciate
too.
the
Yeah,
beginning era with like the production on the intro done by Fat, our homeboy.
shout out Fat.
Shout out that era with that beat on the intro. That was super dope. But sorry for the elongated intro. It's just episode 50. It's
Yeah,
different.
just want to reminisce a little bit. Like,
Gotta
shoot, just come
reminisce a
on,
little bit.
just a little bit.
Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, talk shit in the comments. I keep telling y'all, Chiefs are ass this year. People want to tell me different. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's go in the NFL.
Like, comment, subscribe, talk about it to your mom, talk about it to your friends, to your dog. Like, they still listen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, NFL, week two. We didn't even get a chance to talk week one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, schedules happen. Shit, shit, we got lives.
But
We know
let's
we
get
can
right into
we
week
can get
two.
into it.
Let's get right into week two. I would say, first of all, first game we start off with is the Packers. They just took care of
Commanders Thursday. Yeah,
after, dismantling. Who did the
week one.
Packers play week one?
Week one seems like so long ago. Isn't that crazy?
Who did they play week
It's
one?
last week.
The
We
Lions. They played the Lions, took care of them real quick,
yeah.
and then they just beat the Commanders on Thursday Night Football. They seem to me
Not only beat,
no manhandle both teams.
handled.
Grown man shit.
Yeah,
They seem to be the best team in the league right now. It's early, two
it's
weeks
early.
in,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they seem head and shoulders above the rest of the league. What do you think about the Packers and Jordan Love and the way they've been looking and
well,
the
I want to
trade?
and the trade. Because we recorded after or we didn't discuss it because the whatever. Um, the trade has come into effect because Parsons
Immediately.
is immediately affected every snap that he's played on. But I will say the biggest thing about this team is Jordan Love. He's gone up. He's gone up to that next level. There's a
Hey, I
confidence. There's
love
a
his
swag of him.
yes,
He's really elevating um, his receivers and his backs. Um, I can't say nothing. I mean, Josh Jacobs does help when he's rushing for over 80 yards both games, but
for sure.
he looks more confident. And when he lets go of the ball, um, they drive down the field. They've been very
He
strong.
pushes that ball down the field.
Out of all the teams that have played, it's going to be tough to pick a team not named the Packers as just through 2 weeks, obviously, but to say that they're better than the Packers. I really enjoyed the Packers, really have,
And you've
really.
heard, especially even before the Micah trade, you heard a lot of people say that the Packers are going to be, on the uprise this year
Yeah,
after making the playoffs the last 2 years. And then they got Micah. And then that put them directly in Super Bowl contention. But even then, I still thought it wasn't that was like for sure. And I thought it might take a while,
I agree.
but they came out already rolling. And I
And
agree
seeing,
with Jordan Love too. Bro, I guess that gunslinger mentality, that's just the Packers heritage thing.
yeah.
Because I feel like he's Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre mixed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he has the finesse of Rodgers, he has the sidearm, he has the movement, but he has the gunslinger mentality of Favre. He'll throw it
Mm.
deep. He'll risk it for sure.
Yeah, he trusts
On
his
first and
guys.
10, it don't matter.
Yeah, he trusts his guys.
And you got a bunch of weapons out there anyway, so they just figured it out. Bro, let's just get the ball into these weapons' hands. You seen what the 49ers did all those years.
Yeah, very true. Very
That's
true.
all you got to do
They
quickly,
looked
too.
like that. Like I said, they looked like head and shoulders the best team. They looked very dominant against a very good Lions team. We just saw them put up 52 against the Bears this past week.
Yeah, they've been
So
dominant against two playoff caliber teams.
yes, I mean, I know people like to discount the Commanders season last year. I don't. I think Jaden's that kind of guy to bring a team that far. But they were an NFC title team last year. You know, I mean, everybody remembers that. They got whooped, but they were there. That's a top four team last year, and
You
they
seen
handled
that thing
them.
with his mom?
Yeah, his mom's like a super agent, no girls type shit.
Yeah, too much.
It's a bit OD.
Like she need to find like some
It's a bit OD, but if he's successful,
like it's worked thus far, but
yeah,
it's like he made it.
yeah.
You can stay home now.
Which is like we've seen the parent agent combo before. We've seen it go really good, and we've
The
seen it go bad.
momager.
Yes, yes. Like
Yeah.
like Lamar's mom, I know that's his manager, right? And that's worked out.
Who?
Lamar
Oh,
Jackson.
facts.
But we've also seen, it go the opposite way too. Same thing like when players
She
are
just
their
be
own.
cock blocking OD. That's just the
Yeah,
manager.
but you never know. Maybe he was busting all
Like
kinds
you
of nuts
can't cock
before he got
block
to
with
me. You
Juju
never know.
Watkins. She's $1 million lady. That ain't no like you should be encouraging that one, mama. Come on now.
Yeah, but like I said, you never know. He might have been busting all kinds of nuts in high school, and he's just trying to protect him from himself. But
That low key
that,
be like a nerd ass jit and she knows it type.
yeah, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
my bad, yeah, back to the game.
Do you like those Packers jerseys, the white ones?
They're clean.
I love them. I don't know why, but I love those
I
jerseys.
look, bro, I think the NFL had it figured out when they was doing that whole rush thing. Like I don't know why that didn't stay. Like that was it. Like you were looking for the colorful bang, you like smash, like that was it.
Yeah.
Quick, quick 1 or 2 years and it was gone. But let's move on to the next team, bro. The Dynasty. Hey, this brings a smile to my face. I can't even do this segment serious if I wanted to, or I can't even hide it. The Dynasty Chiefs, Swift in them,
Uh-huh.
over.
It's done. So 2 games, you're willing to write them off. They played the
I told you
Chargers.
before the season started, they're not winning the Super Bowl this year. Facts.
Well, yes. I mean, 31 other teams aren't winning the Super Bowl either. But
But with them, they're literally 50% every year since Mahomes been a starter. So to say that is a big thing. Well, I don't even think they'll make it, is my thing.
right. I mean, as
Not
of right
even
now,
make it.
what do you think of them playing the Eagles and Chargers though? Two looking like two
This is what I
really
think,
good
bro.
teams.
I think Mahomes came into a very blessed situation. First
Okay.
of all, one of the most talented quarterbacks of all time and light skin. So you know that's a whole different breed.
There you go. Okay. Uh-huh.
Like Drake, Steph Curry, like it's a different Drake Cole, it's a different breed, bro.
Okay.
Like a light skinned Aaron Rodgers. Like that guy
Okay,
that goes
okay. I get
crazy.
it. The
That goes
skin. I get it.
crazy.
How about his hair, Doc? Let's talk about his hair. Go ahead.
Came into an amazing situation, learned behind Alex Smith, sat the first year with the Chiefs under Coach Reed, and then when he started, he had two Hall of Fame weapons in Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, and a shaky defense with a possible Hall of Fame candidate, Tyrann Mathieu, and Chris Jones. So that was the situation he came into, and when he first hit the scene, I mean, we remember it. That was some of the highest quarterback play you'll ever see, ever.
Yeah, and that Chiefs team when he came in played the last game,
Like that
they
was
did.
a walking 30
Um,
points no matter
it
what.
was a really good team that he put on.
Explosion, like, they were off the charts. They were showtime. And then I think this is what happened. They got rid of Tyreek and they pivoted toward the defense. And they took, the Brady Belichick approach where it's like we have such an elite quarterback and leader on offense that just him by himself can really just take care of that side of the ball. And then we just need to invest into the defense, which is what they did.
For the most part, yeah, yeah.
They went and got, Darius Sneed. They went and got
And
Bolton.
discounted receivers, yeah.
And they got rid of Tyreek and then they, sacrificed a lot on the offensive side.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Because that first year they had Kareem Hunt. That was yeah, they had a couple rotating running backs. Yeah.
And it worked. The pivot worked. They were able to win a Super Bowl or two off that pivot. Then they went to the third phase. So first phase was Mahomes with weapons, got it done. Then they said, okay, because the team's always trying, it's a corporation, it's a job. If you have one high performing, high salary employee, you think you can get rid of the team. You think he can take care of the team, but one person is never greater than the team, no matter what the industry is, business, whatever. So the second phase is let's take away your weapons. Let's give you a great defense. You take care of the offense. The third phase is let's take away the great defense and the great offense, and let's just let you do it. You already proved you can do it with just the defense, and you proved you could do it with weapons. Now we're taking both away. And that's the phase that we're in now. And that's the phase that Brady was in at the end. So I'm surprised that we got here this quickly. But I
Hmm.
think he's just a victim of his own greatness because
So
the
you think
team
because he's
itself,
so great, they gave him less talent because they couldn't get him as much talent?
they gave him less talent because they were more reliant on just his greatness and thinking that that was always going to be able to get them over the mountaintop.
I
Like
mean,
you
but
like it's that one player at the park, like, oh, he's better than everyone else. Let me get him, and I don't care who the rest are. Instead of the guy who's really trying to build a team. But like we know one man can never beat a whole team. And I think that's what he's going through now. I think that's the phase that we're in now.
okay.
You've seen it
Uh,
with Brady at the end of his career. He had no weapons. They gave him nothing.
they gave him nothing, yes. It's just that's just a lot of
Because he was
process.
able to do it by himself for so long as a company, why would you, if the guy's already proven he can do it, why would I invest?
Do
He's
you
already
think
getting it done. I'm already getting it done with just him and nobody else. So why would I invest? And I think that's where the Chiefs have gone into.
do you think it also has to do with maybe them not being able to keep top talent, especially on the defensive side, or maybe
No,
not
I think
drafting
no,
as
I
well?
think I think it was all what I'm saying because they could have kept that great defense. They were all young. But then
Were
they
young.
started getting rid of the great DBs. L'Jarius Seed was a great DB. Got rid of him for no reason, just to go younger and take the
He wanted the
Patriot
money though.
approach. But that approach doesn't always work.
Okay, I kind of get. I see what you're saying. I don't know if I
Got
agree
rid
with
of
it, but
Tyrann Mathieu. Like
but
they
he
always
figured
just
out.
trying to
We
prove
know
it,
that.
but they could have kept the defense way longer and they chose not to,
I mean, I think they've done a pretty damn good job, honestly. I mean, this is I mean, they lost the Super Bowl last year, 15-2. Prior year they won the Super Bowl. Prior year they won the Super Bowl. And they've done their thing. But I see what you're saying about just the roster management has really failed
Yes,
completely. Yeah. Uh,
yes,
It's come to a crash pretty abruptly. I mean,
yes.
going into this year, I would say their defense does not look the same at all. And that, but I think the biggest thing is they don't have that hard nosed running back to rely on, to lean on a little bit. No play
They have
action game.
zero running game. I can run faster than both of their first two string running backs,
I need
Pacheco and Hunt.
I need to tell you, I gotta look this up because I was very interested because the first game. I seen how much he was running, and I wanted to keep track of it. But through 2 games, Patrick has 123 yards rushing. That's leading the Chiefs. Okay, that's through 2 games. Okay, his um his rushing yards for his career, his highest year, which was I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, was 389. He's 266 away from breaking his rushing record in 2 games. If he keeps this pace up, he's going to be 1,000 yard rusher,
That's crazy.
and that
And
can't
and you
happen.
don't want that. That's
That can't
terrible news
happen.
for you if you're a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, that can't because Mahomes can run. He's very smart when he runs, right? He's very
Not
um
really. He crashes out sometimes, and that's
he,
the issue. He will lower his shoulder and take hits. That's the issue.
yes, yes, yeah, yes, you're right. He's done that before, but he's intentional when he runs
He's
in
great when he runs, yeah.
how he runs. But you don't want him to run.
No. And he usually reserves that for the playoffs and the times that where he really needs to.
When he
So
has to run, he will.
the fact that
Yes.
he's resorting to it now lets you know that he really is out of options. He does not have
Yes.
weapons that are gonna get open. And bro, I don't know if it's you, but maybe it's the lack of weapons, but he just looks different. Even the passes don't seem to have the same zip. The spiral
Really? You feel
doesn't
like that,
seem to
huh?
be as tight. The arm doesn't seem to be as strong.
Really? You feel like that, huh?
Man,
That hasn't it.
just look at the tape and the numbers. It hasn't been there in a while. Like, I don't know if that's the hits already amounting up. I don't know, but I feel like he should be entering the prime of his career, like talent wise. But Tyler, I think we're in a different era. I think our generation, like the guys that we came up with, like their prime was like fifth to seventh year. I think guys now is like their prime is early,
Hmm.
early,
That's interesting. I mean, like I
especially in
said,
the NFL.
they were in the Super Bowl literally 3 games ago in the NFL
But I'm
season.
just saying him, like
No,
even
no, no, I
though
get you. No, no,
last
no,
year,
I get you. But I think if they this year, I'm not gonna say a down year, but this year will be a speed bump year for them, and they'll have to retool.
big time.
Chris Jones probably won't be on the team. They did pay a couple guys this offseason. What else? They'll have to replace Pacheco. They'll have to get a real receiver. I mean, Ray Rice is nice, but who knows about that guy? Xavier
Rasheed
Worthy is
Rice,
nice. I'm sorry, my bad. Rashid Rice. And Xavier Worthy is nice also, like they're assets, but there's no
too
real
fragile, boy.
number one guy. They have to draft a guy because obviously it's almost it's almost franchise crippling when you sign a 30 plus $1 million receiver if they're not those top guys like JJ and Chase.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You sign and this was one of the worst signings to me is the Metcalf getting 30 million. Like he's not a $30 million receiver. He's you can put him on posters and you can put ass in seats with him. You could sell jerseys, but he's not a $30 million receiver to me, at least. I can see a lot of other guys getting paid for him. You can't do that. Then they won't do that because they didn't want to do that with Tyreek. So what's their move? They're not going to do that.
Got to get rid of Travis Kelce. Got to get rid of Chris Jones. Got to replace Pacheco. Got to replace tight end. Got to
Everybody's
get
going to
another
replace
receiver, and then got
O
to
line, all of it.
keep working on, and then you got to rework the DB. But that's the problem that I have an issue with. You already had the DB situation figured out, but they'll retool and they'll figure it out. But I think I think the difference this year so far with the Chiefs and last year is the refs.
It's the
No,
O
no
line,
bullshit.
bro.
No bullshit. These were the exact games the Chiefs were in last year. Every single game, they ended up winning because of a phantom call or a terrible call. And this year, they're just calling the game fair and they're losing. So this
Um,
is this is that's the difference between this year and last year. It's the same game, fair refs, and the Chiefs are losing. That's all it is.
okay.
Whatever voodoo, whatever bullshit they had, it ran out, Tyler.
It wore off. It had an expiration date.
Yes.
Okay.
They didn't do the sacrificial thing this year. Yeah. I think you have to do like
How
before the season starts, before the
how much
script is
longer does
made
Andy
this year.
Reid go for?
Another.
2
I
years
don't
at
know.
least.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least three.
Man, these guys get old, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say these guys get old quick.
Yes, I mean some. I mean, I know some of these people are they can't leave the game, but enjoy
Yeah,
your
nah,
career.
and them NFL coaches stay till like their
Yeah,
deathbed. Like they stay
yeah,
way to the end.
yeah.
Um, we were just talking about Mahomes. Let's talk about, another elite quarterback, top tier quarterback in the NFL, Joe Burrow.
Oh, this
Just
killed
got
me.
another catastrophic injury, playing the Jaguars, turf toe injury that's going to require surgery, out
Yeah.
for projected 3 months. This is already like just in the NFL, his third major injury.
So I want to go through. I went back and I'm gonna go
Perfect.
through it all. His rookie season, 2020. He played 10 games, which I'm sure you remember. He was really good for a rookie.
Balling the fuck out.
The 10th game, he got an ACL, MCL, PCL tear. He was out for the season. Okay.
Hey, bro, when you get all the CLs at once, your whole leg got destroyed.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. But then the next 2 years, he went to the Super Bowl and had a great year. Okay. These 2 years were this made him Joe Burrow. This is
He went to the Super Bowl, and then the following year he went to the AFC Championship.
right. Fantastic years. The fourth year, he had a torn ligament in his wrist. He missed 10 games.
And it was like a,
So,
a um a,
so
a rare
2023.
type of injury because he had to see like a baseball specialist, and that wasn't like
Yep.
a
Yep.
simple surgery thing. That was like, no, we have to like figure out how we're gonna do this thing.
Yep. Going into his fifth year, another great season last year. He 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 put up the best numbers of his career. QBR wise, that was his best year of his career.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not QBR, quarterback rating, not QBR. Rating, he was the best year of his career. Then again, this year, 2 games in, gets a turf toe. He's out for at least 3 months. What is this? What do you make of this? I mean, he is injury riddled.
He's injury riddled, and I think at this point we got to talk about how this is derailing his career
100% it is.
because he's an all-time great
100%.
talent and just resume from college. He's top three college quarterbacks of all time
Yep.
statistically.
Yep.
Number one statistically. If you go on season by season base, had the greatest statistical season from a quarterback college of all time. But even in the NFL, he came in and balled. But I think this is also a result of the Bengals.
The
They
Bengals, yes, it
never
is.
addressed the O-line. They never addressed anything. They've been a super terrible franchise since Ocho Cinco and them.
Which one's out of? Yep. Carson Palmer.
Yeah, since them boys. Like, this is a result of them never addressing the O-line. Like, he's probably been, if not top three most hit quarterbacks since he's been in the league.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, we'll get IT on it, but you're probably right. I agree, man. I think, and we probably talked about this off camera, but or off the mic. Instead of paying T, put that money in the O line.
Exactly. You just need
That
one great receiver. Hey, listen, when you have a great quarterback, you just need one great receiver. Oh, if you have an all-time great quarterback and then you have an all-time great receiver, that's it.
I think also it's going back to what you said about the Chiefs. It's a lot of roster mismanagement.
Super roster mismanagement and terrible organization, running and this is a terrible result of that. This is a
I
tragic result of that, actually.
I think this is even more of a light on what you think about the Chiefs are doing to Mahomes. We got Burrow. We'll be straight. We could put whatever around him.
That's the same thing. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
the
It's the
same
same
thing, but
thing.
even more.
It's the
Because
same thing.
who the fuck are the Bengals paying other than Chase and Burrow?
You seen Hendrickson had to fucking go to war just to get a little bit of bread.
Just to get a little bit of bread. Who's getting paid on this team, though? Where is the money?
Should have invested from in an
Why?
O-line from rookie year. Because if I'm not mistaken, the leg injury was from a hit.
Yeah, all of them are hits.
All of them are in-game
They're not
hits. That's the
non-contact
difference.
shit
No, this
like
is not
Teddy
non-contact. This
Bridgewater or
is
some shit.
this
No.
is you're getting cracked.
This is him getting. If you watched Week 1 against the Browns, I'm sure you saw the 4 or 5. I mean, it's even more because if you watched the game like we did, but 4 or 5 viral hits that he's getting hit by a freight train of Miles
Yeah.
Garrett.
Yeah.
I mean, Miles Garrett does not like Joe
And
Burrow.
he's a real quarterback, so he's gonna wait. He's gonna
He's
sit
gonna
in the
stand in there
quarterback.
and make the throw.
Yes.
You know, Psh,
And sacrifice himself. But no, man, if I'm him, I'm trying to get out of there. Fuck that. Hey, that loyalty shit dead, bruh. We in a new era. Let's get the fuck on out of there. I mean, it's tough because you got Chase with you, but even if you don't get out of there, they gotta address that O line, bruh. Like immediately. I don't
I
care
just
what
don't
else.
know where is
They
the
gotta address that
right.
O line before they address the defense, and that defense is urgently bad.
Yeah, I bet the defense is still really bad. Yeah.
Um, keep it on the quarterback talk. Let's go to another, college phenom, Caleb Williams. And this is where I gotta start being real, Tyler.
All right, let's be real, Dixon.
This is the part of the show where I gotta start being real. You know, I was big on Caleb,
Yep.
huge on Caleb. I seen the talent. I was like, damn, special. I seen the nails. I'm like,
You
damn,
said, damn special.
zesty. But I overlooked it. I seen, crying on the field after a loss to his mom, hugging her. I overlooked it. I seen, want to negotiate his rookie contract in a certain way that, got rejected by the NFL. I overlooked it. I seen the terrible play rookie year. I seen the team build a bunch of weapons. The team was tailor made for you your rookie year. They were so busy in the offseason getting everything ready for your arrival. And you came in and the team was competitive. And if you would have been just average, team would have been around a 500 team. Overlooked all of that. And I seen the team also invest again this previous offseason heavy into Caleb Williams and the whole experiment.
The O-line specifically.
Mind you, they already had Justin Fields. So the whole beginning of this was a tailor-made thing. 2 games in, Ben Johnson, new coach. This previous game got their ass whooped by the Lions. First game, lost, like comeback loss to the Vikings. I think I'm ready to say Caleb Williams ain't it, fam.
Give it time. Let me tell you. Let me pull you back in this Caleb pool. It's been 2 games. It's 2 games with a new offense.
But it
He
seemed like with him, bro, it's mental. It's nothing physical, bro.
no, definitely not.
He's just too Superman wannabe. Like he
He needs
not
to try
gonna
hard.
hit the layup. He's not gonna hit the easy play. He's just gonna
So let
hold.
him give it time because I'm not there. I'm not there yet. I see what you're saying, but you
But
also see
some
the
players never get there.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. You're right. You're right. You're right. But let him get there. He's learning everything new. He will be forced to
All right.
do
Well,
the
he has
layup.
this season. He has this season
He
to
has
prove
a
it, bro.
season. He will look better. Look, right? Give this a mental note. He's going to look better at the end of the season than he did these 2 games. I promise you. Because we see the way he can escape a pocket. We see the way he can get
And that's
the
the thing. He shows you like these flashes where it's like 1 or 2 plays a game. It's like, oh my God, an
yes, it's
amazing
like, wow, that
highlight.
was
But he don't do the basic, simple, normal plays, which at an NFL level is what you need your quarterback to do.
yes, he will get there. I don't know if it's next week or the week after, but he will get there and he will look better by the end of the season because he will figure out the system, where to hit, to take the layups, because it's there. Some of those throws, they're either like, oh damn, or oh no. There's a
Yeah.
there's a big difference in those
Got to be
throws.
more consistent.
And he's got to be more consistent. And I think he will. I really think he will.
Hey, Caleb, you got to the end of this year, fam. That's all we giving you. Cause it's different. you had shit tailor made, bro. You had a team built around you. You had the talent. Like it's not like, another quarterback where you just have a trash ass team and then you get like the Sam Darnold where he had like five opportunities because he had a terrible situation. No, that wasn't you at all. So you have this year and that's it, buddy. Yo, move on to rookie phenom, fellow Florida native, Travis Hunter. First game, very limited on offense and defense, made a few receptions. Defense wasn't really doing much. The second game, though, versus the Bengals, very active on defense, actually, especially in late of the game. Now, this is one of the games I was tuned into. Were you able to catch some of the game or?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Travis, most of the game on defense wasn't really getting much action. Seemed to be covering his person pretty decent, but toward the game, end of the game, they were definitely going after him. Um,
He played 43 snaps yesterday.
and one play specifically, it was a huge game-changing play. I think it was third and something, and they went to the third receiver, which Travis was on, and they called a PI.
Yeah, that was tough. That was a
That
tough
was
call.
tough.
Yeah.
Looking at it again, it wasn't PI. It was a
No.
physical play,
Yep.
touchy play on both parts, wasn't PI. But Travis needs to learn it can't look like a PI because when you're running as a DB and you don't turn your head around in time, it's gonna look like a PI. 9 times out of 10. He's gonna learn. Don't worry. His coaches will tell him make the
He'll
same
learn.
exact play, just turn your head on the ball way earlier. So it doesn't look like you're just running into the receiver doing this. Made a great play on the ball. Think it was great exposure for him to be in that clutch crunch time situation because if you remember him at
True.
Colorado, he was a clutch time player.
Yeah.
Like he came up big in those moments. So I was rooting for him to be in the game at those big moments, and he was. So, apart from that play, played very well, I think, on the defensive end, but he'll learn. But I think low key, he cost him the game with that.
Yeah, it was a tough call. So, we're gonna keep track of this. It's gonna be called the Travis Tracker. Okay.
Okay, I like that.
So make sure you remember, and I'll remember too. Through two games, he's played almost 70 snaps on defense. He's had three tackles, one assist tackle, one pass breakup, and he's allowed one catch. On offense, he's had nine catches, 55 yards, no touchdowns. Okay.
He has a touchdown?
No touchdowns.
No touchdowns, no touchdowns.
He was a second overall pick. If his name was Brad Fredrickson, what would you think about this? And he was from Delaware.
I want to see way more on the offensive side. And even when he does get those receptions, it's little bullshit 6 yard routes.
He averages 9 yards a catch.
Bro, I need to see you get down the field. Throw a bomb. And you can tell him and Trevor don't really have the best chemistry because
No,
I've seen
Trevor has
Trevor,
chemistry with nobody but ETN. That's it, and that's handed him the
fellow
ball.
college teammate,
Yeah.
ETN. Damn, that's crazy. But I need to see Travis more down the field as a receiver. And I need him to get his first touchdown.
If you're asking me, the second overall pick that they traded a fortune for, this is very underwhelming. Now, defensively, I think if you don't have balls thrown your way, you're doing your job.
Thank you.
You're doing your job. We've seen plenty of corners create a career after they could be not a pick machine, not a fumble maker. Yo, I'm gonna blanket this guy, and he's just not getting the
Shut
ball,
down this side of the field.
which is great. But offensively,
I need to see way
it's
more
poor. It's
offensively.
so poor.
But I think the Jags themselves are slow rolling this beast. So I
Yeah,
think
I just hope.
I think you not only will you see more production, you'll see more opportunity each game. Just
Okay.
from the first to the second game was a huge jump.
I just hope that they don't neglect one side because I do think as a receiver, he has a higher ceiling from what I've seen. Just some of the Colorado stuff. The DB, yeah, he is just great. But I hope they don't do this forever because I think we could see a higher level if he picks either side.
One side. Man, me specifically, I enjoy Travis more on the DB side because I think he's able to make those.
He seems longer on the defensive side.
He seems to be able to make those like, well, he always did, or make those like game-changing turnover type plays
Yeah.
with those great hands and athletic ability at a DB position, almost like a Richard Sherman, you know. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, shout out to Travis. Hey, we're gonna be on that Travis tracker all
Travis
year.
Tracker for real. Before we go into the last segment, real quick, Dixon, there's three things I want to shout out.
Okay.
Number one, and I think has been the best running back of these two games. Yes, I know. The most entertaining running back, the best running back, and the funnest running back, Bijan. I'm looking for Bijan to have a career year and be the number one back. Because what I seen in the first 2 weeks, I mean, the offense, I wouldn't say fully revolves around him, but when he's working, they feed the beast.
And he's
And
been that every down back.
he's been the every down
He
back.
ain't
Yeah.
splitting with Algier this time, boy.
They Bijan has impressed me a tremendous amount. And has been the best running back this year so far. Another rook that I want to talk about, Cam Ward. First game, I thought he looked fine. The team really had, I don't know how many drops your receiver had this many drops in a game, which blew my freaking mind. Now he was zipping that bitch in there, but
They let him down big time that first
they let
game.
him down big time. They definitely could have won that game, and the Broncos wanted to give that game away. But going into week two, um, he's got it. He's got
That
it.
play he made, bruh, I want people to
He's
understand
got it.
that's a special play. What that
Yo,
rollout and then come back and throw completely to the opposite side of the field when you're going one way on a dime leading your receiver when he has a DB on him. I'm trying to tell y'all only a handful of QBs can make that play. It's only Lamar,
it's
Josh,
very
and
little,
Patrick. That's
very
it.
little.
Like, yeah, that was a
Once
special
once
throw.
he figures out how to move smartly down the field, safely, smartly, because he doesn't look a little bit smaller than he did in college compared to the people around him, but just like everybody else, there'll be one year where he just somehow gets bigger and be more physically dominant.
Yeah.
Once he figures that out, because he's got the arm, he's got the brain, he puts all three of those together. Man, he's going to be deadly. Last thing I want to mention before we go to the last segment, Lamar, LJ, still the king. Still the king, bro. He has, I don't know if you heard
Hey,
this, but after
yeah.
this past game, he's officially has the highest QBR of any quarterback over Aaron Rodgers. And on top of that, guess what? He's number one running quarterback of all time.
So literally that's telling you he's the greatest passing and run. I'm not saying he's the greatest dual threat. He's the greatest passing
Yep.
quarterback
Yep.
and he's the greatest running quarterback at the same time.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Mike Vick had a baby, Lamar Jackson.
Bro, we said this shit 2 years ago too. We said that exact analogy. I just gotta say that Lamar's still the king. I gotta give him his
Hey,
flowers.
that bomb to D Hop had me lit, boy. Yee. That
He
bomb
broke
to
the
D. I
pocket,
love seeing D Hop making
twisted those
plays.
men around, and threw that thing up there for him.
Hey,
I'm
something
glad D
about
Hop
D
found a
Hop still
home.
making plays in the end zone brings warmth to my heart. Because
Yeah,
he's
me
from
too.
my era, bruh.
Yeah, yeah, just those three, man.
Tyler's tour around the NFL, you know, feel me? Just quick ride, real quick, little
Yeah,
quick
just
stop,
quit.
quick pit stop. Now we're gonna get into the darkest part of the show, the
All
gloomiest part of the show, but let's treat it like therapy.
right.
The Dolphins,
Yep. 0-2. Yep.
our own Miami Dolphins.
Uh-huh.
I just want to get straight to it, bro.
Yeah, come on. Come
I
on.
don't want to. I want to cut all this shit. We already know. We already know.
Yeah.
But I want you to walk with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to just do this by myself.
Yeah.
The Tua window, as of now, is closed.
Yes.
The t the Tua McDaniels window. is officially closed.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about they latched
They
it,
latched it, they locked it, they fumbled the keys, and it fell into a drain.
which means that the window was that year we lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs,
2023. Yeah.
and that was it, just that year.
And then going into 24, but the injuries didn't recover,
Oh, right, and
and
then the
then
injuries
Tua
fucked us
got
up
hurt.
24.
And then Tua got hurt for 6 games.
But if you were to pinpoint one year, it was 23.
23. That was our best year. We were 8-3. That was the highest that we've ever been as Dolphin
That was the
fans.
70-point game.
We were fucking everybody up.
That
Yeah.
was the 70-point game versus the Broncos.
Yep. That was our year. That was the window. Everybody was healthy enough until the Ravens game. That's when we started dropping like flies. That's when we lost eight
And I still think
starting.
we could have won that game versus the Chiefs. We just didn't have the balls.
Bro, it was negative 500. What do you mean? No, that game should have been played. I guarantee you, if that was Buffalo Bills, they would have moved that shit. I
If it was
guarantee
what?
you. If it
If
was
it
the
was what?
Bills, because the Bills be bitching about whatever,
Oh, you know, if
they
Josh
would have
Allen
moved
just
it.
say he don't like something, they'll change the whole rule book.
They will, and they have. They literally have because they fucking lost the game. But that's another tangent. Yeah, that was our window. 2023 was our window with health, veterans, people getting paid, people happy to be on the team, and with McDaniel's inventive offense that was freshly new in
Right.
the
New to the league and shit.
new to the league. And then injuries just ate our ass up when we were signing guys 2 days before a playoff game off the street. Nah, that was it. That was it. That was the highest that we've seen as Dolphin fans,
And
and
and and I
it's
want
over.
us to appreciate that year because as a
Yeah,
Dolphins fans, we never seen. I mean, no
Waddle
one's
had an
ever
amazing
seen an
year.
offensive like that. That was a different type
Oh,
of offense.
different types of offense. It was amazing. I mean, it was young A Chain.
That was track star, bro.
He averaged 7.8 yards per game. You had Tyreek with 1,700 yards. You had Waddle with over 1,000 yards.
Mostert was still killing it.
You had Mostert with 20 touchdowns as a running back, most in the league. He was 1,000 yard back that year. Yeah, it's sad, but that team's long gone. That
So
was the
so
first year
okay,
with
so
Ramsey.
so what do we do now? Like, what do you if you were the GM, what would you do?
You have to clean house. It has to be a whole like. First of all, the GM will get fired. The GM is going down with McDaniel. So it's going to be a whole new everything.
Greer.
We're doing a full, like what the Jets did last year. It's clean house. This is what we
Get rid
call it.
of the coach, get rid of the GM, get rid of who else?
You have to get rid of Tua also. Now, the tricky thing is with Tua, hold on, come on. How is my therapist going to leave my room?
Because I'm so bro, this is you're way more advanced into the therapy and to the acceptance of all of this than I thought.
Oh, okay, that's great. No,
You're saying we have to get rid of Tua after this year.
yeah, but it's going to be very difficult financially. They're going to have to take a big
Do
hit,
you
or
think they'd be willing to do that?
it would really depend who they hire.
We seen Kirk Cousins get cut, boy. I don't think these teams is too loyal
What
or
what I
worried about
think
a check
what I think what would happen is they would have to trade him, and whoever they trade him to, they would still have to pay him a majority of the money.
for a fucking fourth round pick or some bullshit.
Yeah. So say just throwing a team, Pittsburgh, right? Hey, Pittsburgh, we'll trade you Tua for a fourth, and we'll pay him $40 million. You pay him 10. It'll be something like that. So he'll still be on our books, but it's just going to be if they're willing to do that. Now, them doing that, a lot of the vets are not going to be on this team next year. Our team again, because a lot of the contracts that were signed, other than James Daniels, at
Because we went all in that window. That's another
yes,
problem.
the right
We
guard.
said we took the whole fuck them picks approach and signed everyone and broke the bank
Well,
and
not a, but we made our picks. The top heavy picks, Jalen Phillips was
picks
good.
were ass. They were
Jalen
all
Phillips'
on the
first
D
couple years
line.
was
It
really
wasn't
good,
shit. It was just a bunch of D line people.
but they go down. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Bradley
That's what I'm
Chubb, yes, we
saying.
traded. We got A-Chain, we got Waddle. Like the higher picks were okay, but everything else didn't pan out. That's the problem. We hit on probably
Didn't find them late round gems.
I mean, we lost the second round pick in Noah Iguodala. He's not even on the team anymore. He hasn't been on the team for years now. That's a second round pick. Cam Smith, another second round pick, didn't turn out. So the list goes on and on. It's unfortunate. They probably hit on 25% of their picks in the Greer hemisphere. And when we do get really good players, Van Ginkel, Wilkins, we can't afford them, or we choose
Can't
not to
keep,
afford
never
them.
keep them.
But also giving into Ramsey, hey, you want more money every year you're here? Hey,
So
Tyreek, you want a
what about
renegotiation?
what coach would you like to see us get?
I don't have anybody off the top of my head, but it's gonna have to be. I don't need a guru. I don't need a great OC. What I need is a CEO. I need someone that's going to run every level like a hardball. I need someone that is going to come in and create a real culture
Culture.
and that has done
Culture
it for
creator.
real. This is going to sound crazy because I didn't like him for a while, but him being at Barstool really flipped my script. Like having Gruden, a coach that's been there, done that, and has made a culture.
Yeah, I see
Gruden
what
has
you
made
mean.
his
An
mistakes.
established guy.
Trust me, Gruden has made his mistakes. I know, but someone that has been established like that. I need someone that is
So
going
what
to have.
about the OC and the DC?
I mean, they would bring their guys in. I don't know anybody
So
specifically.
you're saying get rid of them too.
Oh yeah, you could clean house. Frank Smith was what came over with with McDaniel. He was assistant
Is there any
or LA.
untouchable players for you?
Untouchable, probably A-Chain would have to be a high price because he's still on a rookie deal. And to me, A-Chain is the only bright spot about this
A
year.
Chain has to stay.
He has 200 yards all purpose with 2 touchdowns. That's only through 2 games. Yes, 2 games. That's the only bright spot.
He's been our whole offense.
And if he did step out, that minor Kevin Durant step out, we would have won that Patriots game on a 50-yard pass to him. He's a great weapon. That's what he is.
Yes. That's about it though, buddy.
That's about it. I
Everyone else can
mean,
go. Tyreek, you can
like
go.
we saw
Waddle, you
Tua be
can
better
go.
yesterday,
Phillips,
okay?
you can go.
But
Chop, you can go.
the
Everyone
re,
else can go.
the reconstruction of the O-line has been terrible. It's been awful. Our
Bro, Tyler,
first
let me be
game,
real. Bro, Tyler, let me be real. Like the first game, and I would say maybe the first quarter or two of the second week
Patriots game.
game,
Yeah,
all of the offseason rumors that seemed to be just offseason rumors weren't just that.
no, they
All
weren't.
of the shit that you were hearing about the turmoil, about Tyreek, about Tua, about McDaniel, like all of this shit was true. Toxic locker room. He lost the locker room.
When you see McDaniel during the broadcast, because they panned him 100 times, there is a missing charisma.
Yes, he looks burnt, drained out.
He looks on an island, and I've seen this with Flores. He looks on an island,
Lost.
frustrated, constantly looking at the playbook. No, as a younger generations would say, no aura, regardless.
Negative aura, bruh. And that's something that he had a lot, especially that year 23. He was so charismatic. He was so positive.
Even 22,
He
yeah,
brought a
man.
shine. He brought a light to the team. Now he's just bringing a cloud, a dark one. And bro,
And
like I was saying,
he's a punching bag right now, though.
and
People,
I think the first and like I said, the first half of the Patriots game, it looked like even for Tua, like because some like if you have a great leader at quarterback, the coach could lose the team, but the team would still play hard for the quarterback.
yeah,
It
they still
looked
believe in
like
him.
it looked like McDaniel and Tua lost the team. Like I saw his O line and his receivers not giving their all.
The O line has
Like the
been really
team
bad.
looked like it gave up. Like you know what it reminded me of? like I was getting PTSD, bro, from how bad the Dolphins been this year.
Yeah.
All
Go.
them Chad Henne days to remember when that one year we got blown out by Baltimore, and then Fitzpatrick cried and then went to Pittsburgh.
Mhm.
I'm getting PTSD flashbacks of that year, where it looked
Yeah,
like the
2019.
team just gives up, bro.
Yeah, 2019 yeah. So this year specifically, losing your highest highest free agent in James Daniel at right guard, then you lose your right tackle in Austin Jackson again. First game, those both players are on now on IR. So
But
half
it's
of
not
your
even
plan,
that, fam.
that's gone. So now we have practice squad and free agents coming in to start your line. The line collapses so quickly, and Tua is not mobile. Okay,
He can't extend plays. That's a huge problem.
it's he can do it, not consistently though, because he
Like
gets
if
very
his first
frustrated.
read ain't there, if he has to rush, if he has to get outside of the quarterback, it's looking bad. Very bad.
If he has a clean pocket, he's money. But it's coming very rare especially this year.
And bro,
Teron Armstead's presence is definitely been felt. The rookie, Jonah, I'm not going to attempt his last name, has not been good. Aaron Brewer, been about the same, decent, but it's just our line collapses and he can't do anything.
it's
Then
tough,
that
man.
leads to what we've seen both double digit, right? That means we can't run the ball consistently because they know we have to pass the ball to get back in the game.
And I did see some life in them, in the Patriots game. They definitely, made it a competitive game. But we
Hey, I
can't
told you about
rely,
Malik Washington. I told you about him.
yes, we can't rely that much on A-Chain though. His body's not gonna withstand it. I'm telling you that right now.
You're right.
And the defense is horrendous.
It's been absolutely awful. The pass rush has been shit, and
The
the
defense is
DBs is
horrendous.
even worse.
So it just looks like, as of now, we're one of the worst teams in the league, but I'm excited for, the whole rebuild
The future. Yeah.
and I'm ready to move on from the McDaniel to era, honestly.
Yeah, I just
It was
can't keep
fun.
talking myself into it. You know, it's gonna be a lot of what the end of Tannehill was. He would have a game that you would be like, "Fuck yeah, this is great," but then the next six games you're pulling your hair out. And I do like Tua. I like Tua. I could vibe with Tua, but as of this situation, it's run its course.
That's it.
It's
It
unfortunate.
happens.
It's run its course, and unfortunately, the coach is worthless. So he's just done. I'm
And I
sorry.
think he'll be great elsewhere as a OC.
He'll get an
But
OC. He'll be a run
but
game
he not a
coordinator at
coach.
some
He not
point.
a leader of men.
I
That's
wouldn't be surprised if he's back on Shanahan's roster. You know what I mean?
be a good nerd OC somewhere. Um, yo, week 2 in the books.
Let's do it, baby.
So happy the season's here. So happy we're back into it. Shit's been full of surprises, just like every other year. It's been lit. Been looking forward to it. Now that Tyler hooked me up with the YouTube TV. I got
Shout out.
4 screens up at once, bitch.
Sunday ticket, baby.
I got
Life
four
changing.
TVs at once at the same time. Don't even ask me how. And I'm watching all 4 at the same time. I'm not missing any play. Don't even ask me how. Real quick, man, before we get out of here, I want to do the wire check-in for those that haven't been watching.
Oh
Uh,
yes, yes,
we've been
yes, yes.
following Tyler's journey, watching The Wire for the first time. I watched it for the first time earlier this year. Life-changing show, all-time great show. Tyler is in season 3.
Yeah, I just finished season three.
Oh, you finished season 3.
Yeah, I finished season three. Season three, it
It's a
was
banger.
it is a fucking 99-mile-hour fastball. And you gave me the warning shots with, hey, 3 and 4. This is that makes a show. Yes, season three has been the best season out of the first three. Because you know the characters, you already know a lot of their background, and then how the story establishes. But biggest moment of season three for me was Stringer getting blown to pieces
Ah,
by
your boy,
by
the
Omar
go, bruh.
by Omar and brother Musa, right? That was his name, right?
Yes,
Yes.
bruh. Both
So
got his ass, fam.
I couldn't believe he went out like that.
And that was just another sign that this show, there's no mercy for nobody. Anyone
No,
can
there's
die.
anybody can die.
Like
Anybody can
Stringer
die.
Bell dying showed you like, oh shit, no one's safe.
I know I mentioned to you earlier, but I was really surprised how kind of weak their connection was at the end. You know, they had a couple minor disagreements, and Avon and him just like, damn, I'm gonna take you out because this is what we do.
I mean, ever since, first of all, Stringer Bell had that karma coming to him.
he
He was
did,
playing the game very muddy. He was playing the game very grimy.
he
And
did. He kept a lot from Avon, but a lot of it that he did keep ended up becoming successful. And then when the building
it's
stuff
just the way
started
he went
fall
about it.
when the building stuff started fall through, that's when Avon kind of shoved it in his face.
Exactly. I told you so moment. But once he put the hit on his on Avon's nephew, D'Angelo, it was downhill from there because even though Avon forgave him and accepted it, you can tell from his face when that whole interaction went down that he wasn't okay with that. And he was
The
never gonna be okay with that.
that last scene of them together, where they both looked at each other and
On the
they had a
balcony.
bunch of dialogue. He
Beautiful.
and Stringer said, "We don't have to dream no more. Like we're here." You could just feel the tension of that scene. And
Yes.
yo, Idris Elba. I knew he was always a great actor. I've seen him in plenty of things, but this is my favorite role that I've seen. I
And
mean,
this was like the beginning of his career type shit.
Stringer Bell is
A
fucking the
legend.
boss. Like he's a
Stringer
great
Bell is a
character.
legend. Stringer Bell is the most interesting, sophisticated street character you'll find.
There's one point when McNulty and Bunk go to his apartment to kind of see if they can
How
find
dope was
anything.
that shit, fam?
He said he was looking at the McNulty, said, "Who was I even following? Who is the person?" Because there's books and
Yes.
well-educated things,
Yes. And
and
it was a very sophisticated pad
yeah, yeah, and he's probably one of the top characters that have ever been on HBO or any show that I've seen. I thought
ever,
his
bro.
character's been awesome. Um, So yeah, seeing what Avon going back to jail and how that all ended, McNulty walked away. And then season four, how everybody's in now. But I just started season four. But yeah, season three was fucking incredible. Incredible. Yeah.
And the reason Avon allowed Brother Muzan and Omar to do the hit and contributed to that is because Avon was always, from a street moral code, very firm. He
Yeah.
had those OG street morals, which Stringer didn't have. You know, um,
I think he had them, but they weren't as strong as Avon's. Because Stringer
Avon,
was more about,
no, because Stringer did some grimy shit. He
oh, he
kept
did
doing grimy shit.
plenty of grimy shit, but he was always about Avon said this. He said, "I bleed red and you bleed green. We have
Right,
different motivation." You know what I mean?
right.
But I don't know why Avon didn't see when he came out when he was in that 2 years. They're living a different life. They're not try. They're not.
Because
They're
like
not
I said, he was heavy moral, so he wasn't really concerned about what he got. He was concerned about
how he got it.
how he got it. He's more the type not
Maybe he
willing to
also
do
felt
things a
like.
certain way.
Maybe he also felt like I didn't do this. This is what
Exactly.
I didn't do.
That part of it too, ego
You
too,
know?
but um the reason he let him die was the reason he helped set him up to die was because he understood that Stringer was moving a certain way
Yeah.
and that based on street morals, street rules, it was right for him to get what he had coming. And especially he was moving grimy with Avon, like the whole thing with Brother Muzan. Brother Muzan was put there to do a certain thing, and you know, Stringer was just manipulating the whole situation in another way.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going, like I said, I just watched the beginning of season
All
four.
right, now you're in the best season of the whole show.
Oh, shit. Okay. So, season
And
four,
you're not gonna under season three, you know it in the moment. Season four, you're not gonna know until after you watch it.
I got you. So,
And
yeah,
it's
being
and
halfway through the
it's
show, I'm not looking forward to ending the show, but I can't wait to get to the end to see what happens in this universe.
yeah, bro. No. We definitely gonna keep checking in. RIP Stringer Bell, absolute legend. Absolute legend.
Well,
Um,
I know you finally started The Sopranos. Thank baby Jesus. Where are we
I
at? How
did,
you
I
doing?
did. I'm at the same point where we talked. That's why I didn't
Okay.
want to do a check-in.
Okay.
But maybe next time I'll have more. But
Yeah.
yeah, I started. I'm on season one, like episode 8. Like I was telling Tyler before, I think it's one thing on a surface level, and it's like so many more layers on a deeper level. And his therapist sexy as hell, boy. Oh my.
Dr. Melfi.
Mm, fam, what? I see why that boy fell in love for real. But yeah, we gonna definitely get the Sopranos check in
All right,
next
cool.
time. I'll wait for the show to do it so we can have a good one.
All right, bet for sure.
But yeah, man, that's it. Anything else for the ladies and gentlemen out there?
Nah, bro. I only got one last question for you and the audience if y'all want to type in. If McDaniel loses against the Bills this Thursday night, is he fired?
We're gonna lose that game, no matter definitely. What the fuck?
So Friday morning, are we gonna see him fired?
I guess it depends how we lose, but nah, I don't think he's getting fired yet. I think he'll at least make it 6 games.
Okay. I mean, they go 0
You think
4.
his seat is that hot?
If they go 0 4, they're gonna try to save the season. They gotta try
So they're gonna go 0-3 for sure, and then who's the next game?
the Jets on Monday night. So they got 10 days.
That is the determining game. That one
Okay.
right there. We
Okay.
lose that game, 3 strikes, you're out of here, buddy.
Okay. All right. Bet. All right, man. Yeah, that's it. I'm good for this episode. Great episode. Can't wait for week 3. And I'll talk to you next week.
Good shit, bro. Talk to y'all out there. Thank you for making it this far.
Holla at you, my boy.
Salute.
Thanks for listening.
Hits and hoop season. Hey.